This is a Canva app, and this is how it looks like. Now, for you to be able to do a perfect design, you should be able to work with colors, you should be able to work with concepts, you should have a good creative mindset. Yeah, so I'll just start with what we have here. Briefly, project shows everything you've been working on. You can see these are my recent designs. The plus here shows you where to open up a new page. The templates, Canva has lots of templates for you to play around with, thousands of templates. It just depends on what exactly you want. So you can search for any template. Let me assume real estate. You can see lots of real estate designs. Lots of designs are here for you to edit and make it suit your company's brand. Let's see something else, medicals. There are lots of templates for you. As much as you want, just know what you want. Another thing in design is you need to know what you want. You cannot be looking for a way to design real estate and you're going to type medicals. You just complicate your old designs. So, but for the sake of these tutorials, we're not working on already designed templates. I'll be teaching you on how to start your own design. Yeah, how to be the boss of your design. Let's not start with copying other people's design. Let's do a fresh work. Okay, for the sake of this class, we'll be working on the design you all know. If you've gotten to this point, then you must have seen this already. Yes, so I'll be taking you on a step-by-step process on how I came across with this very simple design. I tried my best to be very, to make it very simple, so it won't be difficult to explain since we're all beginners. Now, the first thing we need to do is to keep this aside because we'll be working on it, so we have to be coming back and designing as well. So if you look beside this, you'll see a plus. Now, a plus sign is there to add a new page. So if you click on it, a new page has appeared, but the previous page is still there. So now what we need to do, let's delete this because we're starting afresh. Now the next thing you need to do is to work on your background. Now if you look at this, the background here, it's actually a green background, but if you look properly, you'll see that it's 2 shades of green. If I ask how many colors are there, maybe one person would say black and green or thereabout, but there are 2 shades of green there, a darker shade and a lighter shade. So let's go back to our design. You click on your workplace and you come to color. You come to this plus here. We don't need a single color, so this is giving you single colors. So you come to plus, you come to gradient. Now the first color there is a dark green, so let's choose a very dark green. Okay, this will do. Then the next one, let's go back, is a very light green. You come to green shade, you select the kind of green you want. You can see anywhere this cycle goes to, it picks up the color it says. So let's use this. Now you can see we've gotten the same background. Now let's start with dropping text before we go for the pictures. Now we would have to do some copy and paste so we can meet up time. Now before you drop a text, you need to click on your text tool. After elements, we'll go to elements, but before that, let's drop a text. You click on the text, add text box. As you can see, yes, so the text we have there is Canva tutorial for beginners. So we have Canva tutorials for beginners. Now we would align it properly. Okay, if you come to format, now if you see, once I click on this text, all the icons here is showing me different ways of editing that particular text. So what we want to do is to format the alignments, change the alignment. We're using this, the first one there. Take this down and also take this down. Okay, let's go back if we're to see if we're on point. Now if you notice, the color is white and tutorials for beginners is bold, while Canva is not bold. Let's do that. You click on your text, you see the icons coming up. You can see color. Now font style is to change the style of the font, which is on Montserrat. That's the style I'm using. If you come to Arimo, you see that it's changing, but we'll go for Montserrat, and so on. Text style and text font and size, showing you how to increase and reduce the size. Now we want to work on the color. You choose the preferred color. We're going with white. Now remember that Canva is not bold, so we highlight Canva because we're working on the word Canva alone. You highlight it, because if you highlight everything, you're working on everything. So now if you look down here, you see that it's bold. You remove bold and voila, that's it. Now the next text we have there is unlock your creativity, learn Canva basics. So you already know how to import text box. So another shortcut you need to learn is to duplicate. Now if you do this, it's more like a copy, or to duplicate, it copies everything. Now what we need here is a text box, so you can edit what is written to what you want. Now let's go back to this. So let's just copy what we have here, so it will save us time. So we're just copying it. Okay, so we'll come back here, edit, we paste it on it. So this is it. Then you reduce the size, you come to font size, reduce it a bit. Sorry. You can also reduce from these nodes here. You see what I'm clicking, just drag and okay. We still need to write some stuff, so let's bring down this text box. What we have here is the dates, time and everything. So we can just write it down on its own. So yeah, for the dates we have 11th July, which is today. Okay, let's see. Okay, what you ask there is 12 p.m. and Now, to get this link and the QR code, you have to go to your WhatsApp, go to settings, and just copy or you screenshot and just paste it here and just resize. That's how to get this. You already know how to copy and paste. Let's copy this. Okay. So now back to this. We have 12 p.m. Now let's copy our link. So now another thing we notice that this is also bold. So you copy all of it, you make it bold, and you rearrange. Now before we continue with this write-up, let's go back to our design. You'd see that there is a white line demarcating the green. There's something like this. Okay, I've exposed it for you guys already. Now let's work on it on this design. So what we have to do is come to element, pick a shape, just type shape. We have it there already, but I need to show you how we came across it. You can just pick this, increase it properly. You can come down here, you can see to rotate it, just click and rotate. Then you can shift it towards here. Just adjust it properly. Then change the color to white. And that is it. You can still just adjust it. Okay, for the QR code, I already have it here. So you can just drop it here. So the next thing we have to do now is to drop the picture. So first of all, you need to bring up a cycle. Come to elements. We have different. Now we won't go for shapes anymore, but we need to go for frames. If you come to frame, you can see lots of it. Now this, we're using this instead of shape because we can actually put something inside of it, like a picture. Anything you put inside of it just gives it that particular shape instead of start editing and working. In fact, it gives it an automatic editing. So now let's bring up a picture. Okay, camera roll, drop this. So you see, it's inside and I didn't really do anything, just place it. Let's go back. But before we drop it, though we can still do that after dropping it, let's observe something. The background here is different from the one here. So how did I do that? You click on the picture, you come to Magic Studio. Now if you see here, we have BG remover, which is background remover. We have BG generator, which is background generator, and image magic eraser and the rest. So what we need is to change the background, which is background generator. We'll click on background generator. Now they said describe the scene, mood and lighting you are imagining. So I am actually imagining an office setting. Let's see. Okay, let's see what they gave to us. Wow. Okay, Alright, you put it inside the cycle, and this is it. You can see that it is almost the same thing with what we have here. Now another thing, if you notice the outline of the circle, so you come to it, you come to style, there is no outline, you bring this, increase it slightly, you go back, you come to stroke color, you change it to white, and that is it. So the next thing we have there is another shape, which is okay. Let's go back and search for that shape. Don't forget we work with elements. Okay, let's go shapes. Sorry, not apes. Okay, let's look for the shape we need. I think this is that particular shape, but it's a bit smaller. Okay, so we change this to green because it's actually green there. Then there's a write-up on it, which is my name. I drop a text box. Sorry, where is our text box? Okay, and you write on it Belema Bobmanuel. Okay, let's make it italics. Go to format. Okay, voila. So let's see what next. If you can see, you're actually getting it gradually. Now if you look at this background, you can see some images, Canva logo there, kind of faded at the background. Let's do that. Now what you need to do is to get the Canva logo already. I actually checked here, but I don't think they have Canva logo. Let's see. They should anyways. Okay, good one. So the one I use, I actually downloaded it because I was just scrolling through the net and I saw it, so I downloaded it. So you can drop this here, come to now. Like I told you, anything you click on, whatever is below here is showing you how to edit it. Now you can see you can actually change the colors to what you want, but we're not yet to change the color. We're yet to make it a bit slightly transparent. So the more you reduce it, the more it gets dim. So we can work with that, and we can as well duplicate this. Duplicate it to size. Okay, as you can see, that's how we got it. So the next thing we need to work on, we have for more information, we have the phone number, we have location, and we have register now. Let's just see. Now let's get the phone icon. Good. You just reduce, place it here, change the color. The color is actually green. Okay, the next thing is location. Just search anything you want is actually there for you. So you just know what you want. Just know the design you want. Pick this. and change the color. This is okay, that's exactly the green. Then the next thing is to put the phone number, and let's bring the text box. Write a random phone number. Okay, let's change the color to green and bring it down here. Now the location we have there is Google Meet. We can just copy this place here, come to edit and write Google Meet. Okay, trying to be a bit fast so I don't take so much of the time. If you look, we have another shape there. Let's go to our elements. God, I beg. Alright, so let's look for the shape we used there. This is it. This is the shape. So you can just work on it. Bring it here, reduce a bit. Reduce a bit. So what did we have here? We have register now for free. You can change this color to green. Copy this, come here. Let's change the color so we can see what we're doing. Okay, so basically this is what we have. The rest are just little like we need to, okay, let's say this dotted design. All these are things you just have to play with. You can come here, elements, just put dotted designs. And you'll see a lot of it, even nicer ones, very good ones. You can see I even use a very simple one. We have lots of designs here. Let's pick this. Okay, this is okay. You can just drop one here, you can just duplicate, bring the next one, increase, and that's it. So this is how I came across the design. You can see the exact resemblance. So you can just work on it, do something nice. Like I told you, would still work on editing other templates. If you don't want to go through that stress, you can just pick, you can, let me say, webinar. You can see lots of designs. You can just pick anyone randomly. Just pick anyone. You can see, you can change this color here. Work on it. Change this. Work on it. You can see it's changing. You can see. Just anything you want. Even if you can even put your own picture here. You can just change all the write-ups. You don't need to do any other design. Just put your picture here and you're good to go. You see? Now, someone would ask, how would I put my picture here? Come to camera roll. If network would allow us. Like what I did in the other video, you come to camera roll. Once you drag your picture down to this circle here, it changes automatically. See? delete image. I've deleted the guy's picture, so you can put yours. Just work on it. Canva is very simple. So this is a very simple way of making quality designs with less stress.